Yay Media Group.
We are just hanging out right now, and I've been sitting in my driveway having a couple of beers. I didn't get my paycheck yet from Traders. That's all I heard about was no paycheck from Traders. Hey guys, episode 138. Excuse my greasy hair. I have some greasy hair today. Okay, nobody prepares you for when you have to take your extensions out. You feel like you have no hair when you get them taken out.
Well, that makes sense. You were telling me about that today because Jordan had to get her hair extensions out because we're doing, what's it called?
Preveno.
And it's this thing where you get a full body scan MRI, right?
I'm so excited, you guys. My friend Brittany from high school, she went with her dad and had it done. And ever since I saw her do it, and then I saw other influencers doing it, I was like, I want to have this done.
Yeah, I mean, it's really good. It just
preventative.
Preventative, and it sees if you have any cancer risks or something in your body. It's a full scan. This isn't an ad. It's just something that we're doing. And, not to get too deep into stuff, I have some things going on at home. I know a lot of people are asking with my family back home. I'm not going to talk about it right now, but just wanted everyone to know kind of what's going on. So anyways, it's always good to take preventative measures, and that's why Jordan took her hair extensions out. I had to actually call because when I was riding that bull for that show, Jeff and Jordan Do America, I tore my bicep and I had to get a screw put in there to hold my bicep back down because it kind of rolls back up. And I had a call to make sure I could get that done with my screw in there.
And they said, okay.
They're like, let me check. And the person I called, because you have to fill out all these forms and all these screenings and stuff. So they said, yeah, you're good to go. So we're going to do that next week. But it's just good to be proactive with things like that. It's something that I've never really thought about before. I'm like, I try to be healthy and work out and take care of my body. But with some of this news, I haven't been doing that and haven't been taking care of myself.
You have a lot going on.
Yeah.
You have a lot on your mind. Jeff's going to be gone this weekend. He's going back to Chicago. And I got the boys and I got some fun things planned. And you need to be with your family.
Yeah, but you're a good mama leaving on Mother's Day. I apologize for that. I'll make it up to you.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so that's that.
Make it up to me. Are you serious right now?
What?
No. What you're doing at home is way more important than being with me.
Okay, like I said, we'll address it another time.
Yeah.
But so you're a mess and I'm a mess. And that's why this is Togethermess. That was a great ad.
My hair is like greasy. I have no hair. I was sending pictures with my friend. Okay, so normally Thursdays, everybody, it kind of feels like Friday. So I was like, it's hot. It feels so good outside. It was Jeff's turn to take because you've been riding with me a lot to practices. Now you have been. But I had an ice cold summer shandy beer. It was so good.
When?
While you were at practice.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I was sitting there, and this is how it happens in the cul-de-sac. One person starts out, and you know that Donna Summer song, "Sad Girl Talking About Bad
That's
Girl."
Donna Summers?
I think it's Donna Summers. I'm pretty sure. Well,
I thought that was way before Donna Summers.
Isn't
that like a 70s song?
Sad Girl. Yeah. Well, me and Retired Neighbor, we listen to disco music when we sit outside.
Is Donna Summers that old?
How old is she? Sad
I don't know.
Girl talking about. I think I'm pretty sure it's Donna Summer.
Well, look it up.
It is Donna Summer, 1979.
Wow.
Well, that's what it says on something that I just looked at on Instagram. That's her. Donna Summer.
Oh.
And
who sings that song? I love you always, forever, near and far. What's that? I thought that was Donna Summer. Am I thinking of the wrong person?
Donna Summer.
Hang on. Can I
Riley, can I play this song or no? Will we get flagged?
Yes. We already sang it. People know what it is.
Okay, y'all. The first time ever like Donna Summer was Family Matters. Okay? That's how you know you're a 90s kid. Family Matters.
You mean that kid I did the movie
Urkel's, with? Yes. She was Steve Urkel's maybe aunt, it was. It was a long time that I watched it. And she got on stage and she sang Last Chance.
Oh, that's a jam.
Tonight.
Yeah.
I need you.
I was thinking of that, I think. Not I Love You. Where did I get that song from?
That's not Lisa Loeb. I love you.
Donna Lewis? Oh, Donna Lewis. Maybe I was thinking of Donna Summer. I don't know. I'm just covering for myself. Speaking of covering myself, I got man boobs.
No, you don't.
I hate myself right now.
You don't have man boobs.
Anyways.
You have a lot going on.
All right. Anyways, so you're having fun. What else is going on?
Yeah. My whole point was Family Matters and with Steve Urkel. And then she came out and I remember I showed my mom. I was like, this lady has such a good voice. And I remember talking to my mom and she's like, she's famous. She was like back in my time. I remember my mom saying that. But every time Donna Summers, I think of that. I think of Family Matters because I had no idea who she was as a kid. And my mom loves disco. Loves disco.
I do too.
It's good.
Yeah.
When my 40th birthday, if I had like a birthday, I told retired neighbor, I was like, well, I want a disco birthday for my 40th.
Keep going.
You know how people keep.
I'm looking up
like I was born in 86. Sorry if my eyes look tired. I've been outside. I've had like a couple beers. I've been sitting. So Thursday's like happy hour. Everybody, one person ends up on the driveway. Next thing we know, we got like 10 people on our driveway right now. And we told everybody that we had to record and we're like, don't leave. Everybody stay put, stay outside until we're done recording.
Yeah, because I only have to pack and get up at 5 a.m. for work. So I can't get too crazy. But let me give you the 2 disco songs that I love. For some reason, we always take this fishing trip once a year. My buddy Steve and Tony come in and we go fishing. And for some reason, we always play it's our fishing song.
I
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's called Don't Leave Me This Way by Thelma Houston. Don't leave me this way. It's like I don't know how it became our fishing song, but that's a jam. And then Maxine Nightingale, right back where we started from.
Oh yeah,
those
that's
are jams.
A good song.
I have them on my playlist. But
I
anyways,
like Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Yeah,
because my parents always played that. Keep it coming.
That reminds me of Blow.
Yes.
Yeah, I always want to like their New Year's Eve party. Not that I want to have a Blow party, but it's like I love that movie.
I
and it's
thought
like,
about that, like a Blow themed birthday party, but not Coke. But y'all know what I mean, like Blow the movie.
Yes,
because I
no drugs.
love when what's her name? The main character. Johnny Depp's wife, Penelope Cruz.
Yes. When
she walks out, she's so beautiful in that movie. I think she's beautiful anyways, but she's just so beautiful. And she just plays so good, like Colombian. And I just
Johnny
love it.
Depp's so good in that movie. It's such a good movie.
He's a really good actor.
Yeah, one of the best.
I think he's so hot. And I think it's because he's just weird and like mysterious.
Well, he could be like anything. He's like a chameleon.
But I wonder what he's like in real life because you just know him as the characters he plays and how he can switch like that. That's how you know you're a good actor.
Well, he's so good. I think he's a little weird in real life, but he does that whole thing with Amber Heard almost ruined him. And then it kind of brought him back to life, but they dropped that whole Pirates of the Caribbean thing.
But now he's back.
But they dropped him. And so now they're in discussions, I heard, to bring it back, even though
I'd be like,
him.
You pay me way more.
But he loves that character and he loves it so much that he dresses up. This is what I heard. He dresses up as Captain Jack Sparrow and goes and visits children's hospitals, just like in his spare time. Isn't it nice?
Cute. You look like you're about to cry.
I know. I'm very emotional.
Yeah, you're very.
Yeah, I was going to cry. But anyways, what was I talking about? I had something in mind.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, what was I?
I try to get the boys into that. They don't want anything to do with Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm like, it's actually really good if you would sit down and watch it.
It's really good. I watch it.
Maybe they're still too young and they're just not into it.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. From Blow, when every time I used to walk through the airport,
and pretend like you got drugs.
I'd put on my headphones and put on Black Betty and pretend I had drugs in my suitcase and walk through the airport really fast. I don't know why I did that, but I always did it.
Oh, Black Betty.
Bam, lamb. Oh, remember he's walking through with the drug. I don't know why I did that.
I've watched that movie I don't know how many times. Like my dad, Wolf of Wall Street and Blow are like my favorite movies.
Yeah, it's good. There's
such male movies and they're like my favorite ones.
Because
they're based off of true stories.
This is kind of like you guys are just sitting in the driveway with us. This is exactly what we'd be talking about.
With our neighbors.
We should just bring everybody in here and just do a podcast. I can't believe they're just sitting outside while we're in here.
Yeah, I was like, nobody leave. And poor Mark, we're like, Mark, why isn't the music working? Fix that. Hey, Mark, go do this. He's just like, what? Everybody, we're annoying him.
No, it's a beautiful spring
Listen,
day
this
here.
is what it's all about. I say this all the time. I called retired neighbor today, and I went on a walk, and my garage door opener, the battery died, so I can't get in my house. And because we don't have like that keypad on our garage. And I was like, shoot. So I was just like sitting outside, and I was like, well, I'm just locked out. I'm just figure it out. I'll just hang out, I'll see somebody.
Bring a key, banana head.
No, I never bring a key.
Well, there's the answer to your problem.
I just hide the garage door open.
Okay, bring a key.
Why? I don't want to carry a key. What if I lose the key?
Well, then don't.
Then I lose the key, and then I lose
the battery's not working. Bring a key.
I wasn't griping about it. I was very kind. I was very like chill about it. I was like, I'll find somebody to talk to, and somebody can help me if I see somebody right by.
Well, you make it seem like it's such a problem.
It's not a problem.
A key goes in a door. Use that.
Well, I have my cell phone, so I was fine. If I didn't have my cell phone, that might be another problem.
And here's a problem, but real fast. When you start a project, finish it up before I get home. Because then I got home and I had to finish up the project.
What project?
You're like, we're putting in a keypad for the garage. I'm like, oh, that's amazing. Great, I'll be home later.
I had to go pick up the kids. And I paid for it. That helps. I paid for it.
But I get home and then there's a ladder in the garage.
I got a new battery for the remote control, and I got the garage pad, which retired neighbor, I was like, listen, we got to hurry up. We got to go. I got to pick up the kids. We were rushing through. It was the busiest I've seen Home Depot. Everybody was there getting plants and flowers. It was like everybody retired neighbor's age there, like my mom's age. And we got the stuff and left. And then I go, listen, I'm dropping you off at my house. Do your thing. And I got to go pick up the kids because I have a parking spot that I have to be at school. And I get mad if people take my parking spot. Like it's a parking spot I made up. It's not even a real parking spot. It's just everybody knows that's my spot. And I have to get there before somebody takes it. I'm not sharing. And then what was I going to say? So retired neighbor, I was like, Jeff's inside. Just do whatever you need to do. And then by the time I came home, it was done. You should be happy. And I cooked dinner.
I should be happy.
I cooked dinner.
I had to come back and finish the project.
Well, it's easy. It was a universal keypad.
It wasn't easy. I barely got time to sit down, and Rich is knocking at the door. And I'm like,
I made the dinner. You didn't have to make dinner. I don't know who I am lately, you guys. Crockpot meals. You had your meat cooked. I had your meat cooked by the time you got home. And I had the fettuccine Alfredo made for the boys. And yesterday I made cinnamon rolls. And I told Jeff, I'm like, who am I? I don't even know who I am. I'm like cooking all the time.
My meat cooked. Like this is Leave It to Beaver. Your meat was cooked.
I did. You were like, I'm hungry. Make sure. I don't think you said make sure. You were just like, hey, can you grab that? Because whenever I get home, you're just going to have a short window to eat. So I made sure before I went to Home Depot that I had your meat cooked. And that was sweet. That was thoughtful.
Love you, love. All right, let's take a break.
Okay.
If you listen to this podcast, you might know we like to hang out with our neighbors.
Oh, yeah. I just was.
And we like to eat and drink on the weekends and have fun.
Why wouldn't you do that?
But sometimes all that eating and drinking and fun takes a toll on your body, and you need a little break and you need a little reset. And that's where Prolon comes into play.
You guys, I love Prolon. It's really good. I like that you can choose your box. You can choose, you have the option to choose like what soups you want and the snack. It's really good. And it's a good cleanse. A lot of people that I know, not even selling it, they love it. They post about it all the time because they love the cleanse.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Prolon is a plant-based nutrition program featuring soups, snacks, and beverages designed to nourish the body while keeping it in a fasting state, triggering cellular rejuvenation and renewal. Next Gen builds on the original Prolon with 100% organic soups, teas, a richer taste, and ready-to-eat meals. Developed over decades at USC's Longevity Institute and backed by top U.S. medical centers, Prolon has been shown to support biological age reduction, metabolic health, skin appearance, fat loss, and energy.
But full disclosure, Jordan hasn't really been good about changing her eating habits. Am I right?
I do, but I don't. but I need it.
But if you want to lose weight, Prolon is a great choice and a great way to go. It's a 5-day program. You still get meals and all the benefits you get from regular fasting. You got to help me out here, love.
Whenever I say I want to lose weight or I want to be healthier, nothing really sticks. That's when I turn to Prolon's 5-day fasting mimicking diet program. After 5 days, you feel lighter, more energized, and back on track. Now they've upped their game with the next gen packing the same science-backed benefits into a cleaner, more convenient, and tastier format.
Yeah, I did the 5-day program, and honestly, I feel so much better. It's like a reset to your body. And Next Gen took it to the next level for me. Prolon really isn't like any other diet I've tried because it's not really a diet. It truly is science. It's so convenient, and they send me everything I need just in one box like we talked about.
To help you jumpstart a plan that delivers real results, Prolon is offering Togethermess listeners an exclusive chance to be among the first to try the Next Gen with 15% off site-wide plus a $40 bonus gift when you subscribe to their 5-day program. Just visit prolonlife.com/Togethermess. That's Prolonlife, prolonlife.com/Togethermess to claim your 15% discount and your bonus gift. prolonlife.com/Togethermess. Are you exhausted?
You're wearing me out. All right. Welcome back. Jordan's on one. So what else is going on up there?
The sun's out. When the sun's out, I get happy. I walked 2 miles today on my walk. It was wonderful. I was so scared I was going to run into a snake because they're out. They're out mating now. The snakes are. That's why they're everywhere. That's why you saw too.
How do you know that officially?
But Rich told me. He was like, that's why they're out.
Here's a drinking game for everybody at home. Restart this podcast, and every time retired neighbor gets mentioned, you have to take a sip. Because if you did shots, you'd have to take 800. But Rich said it's mating season.
He said that's why you're seeing them out.
I thought it was just because the sun's out and it's warming up, and they like to warm up their bodies.
No, he said they're trying to get busy.
I'm not sure that's true, but we'll go with
it. I don't know. They're just, all I know is they're popping up everywhere. And that's how they normally do in May. So they've been down in their hole and they're coming up to say hello.
What's popping up?
The males are popping up to attack.
Remember when we did that pilot? We've talked about that pilot. I think in the past, maybe people haven't. But then you had to check the sex of the alligators. Like you had to put your fingers.
Yeah, and I had you like smell it, and you got mad at me. Yeah, you get so mad. We shared this story before. So my mom moved to the beach, and my brother goes down there like every weekend. He's like crashing at her house. And he said that my mom was, they were walking, and he's like, Jordan, there's alligators like right by where mom lives. And I was like, oh, okay, my mom can't see, but she won't wear her glasses. Don't ask me why. She drives me nuts. She's a lot like how you were like, you complain if I got a cold or something, but I won't take medicine. And
you mean like leaving the house and not having a key and complaining about it? Similar to that story?
I wasn't complaining. I was fine. I was just sitting out on the front
You're
porch.
Your mom.
I am my mom. Yeah, totally. And so Peyton said, my mom's like, looking, and she goes, oh, look at that turtle. And my brother said, Mom, please don't go walking by yourself because you're going to get eaten by an alligator. And he was like, you just don't pay attention to nothing. And it was an alligator. And she thought it was a turtle in the water.
Oh, just like because the little head was sticking out?
And she thought it was a turtle.
Why doesn't she wear glasses?
She doesn't, because I don't know. I tell her all the time, she'll only wear them if she's driving. But any other time, she's like, I don't have my glasses. Or if I'm telling her, hey, Mom, look at this. Me and my mom always share like clothes, like places we like. And she's like, oh, wait, I can't see it because I don't have my glasses on. I'm like, well, put your glasses on, Mom.
Now you know how I feel.
Yeah, it drives me nuts.
You mean Jordan wakes up every day and she's like, I feel like I have allergies. And then we had this lady on her show and she gave me all this medicine for allergies. It's all organic. All you do is squirt it in your water and take it.
Yeah. I just spilled. beer.
You just spilled your beer?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you're not listening anyway.
I am. You said the spray, but it's organic.
Yeah, but you're not going to. It's right on the counter. I leave it up there for you.
I know. I just
to
have
take
a
in the
hard
morning.
time doing things.
This is how you do it.
I know. And no, we don't have mold in our house. People always are like, you guys have mold in your house. I'm like, we don't have mold in our house.
No.
Everybody thinks
not.
we do because we get like nasally and stuff.
No, I think I was just, I might have had COVID that time because I was sick for like,
COVID.
I was sick. I had that cough, not sick, but I had that cough for like weeks.
I know.
And now you've gotten it.
And I got it. But then certain beers give me, I feel like more so almost like an allergy. Like wine does that to me. If I have a certain wine, I will wake up and feel nasally.
Yeah.
Almost like an allergy or like sinuses.
All right. You're like all over the place like a rocky boat here today. So let's just take some calls and I can't wait to hear you. I can't wait to hear your responses. So you just take over here, okay? Ready to take some calls? Or do you have anything more you want to say?
No, I think I got it out. I think so.
Is there more?
No.
It's going to be an interesting night because I'm going to have to cut it off early and you look like you're like a rocket ship ready to take off.
I know. I look like my face was like injected with a bunch of Botox. But like normally, yeah. Okay, go.
I don't even know what that means. All right. This is Sarah and it says performance. Let's take this call. See what happens.
Hi, Jeff and Jordan. This is Sarah calling from North Carolina.
Woo,
Whoop, whoop.
woo.
Jordan, I just got to say, I love when you give a shout out to North Carolina because it is a wonderful state. So come back anytime. But I did have a question. I follow you both on Instagram, and a few months ago, Jeff, you and your buddies did a music video with the Cul-de-Sac Boys. So I was just wondering, when can we expect another video performance? It was awesome, hilarious. We love it. So give us more, buddy. But anyways, love your podcast. Love you both. You guys are an awesome team. And we just love it. You guys are so relatable and authentic. And we just love it. And you're the best podcast out there. Bye, guys.
That's so sweet. I love my Southern people and North Carolina people. Actually, one of the Cul-de-Sac Boys, the Cul-de-Sac Boys and more neighbors are sitting on our driveway right now.
I'll tell you this, Sarah. If I didn't have work in the morning and had a pack, there might be a new video made tonight, is what I'm feeling from what's happening with Jordan right now.
And so one of the guys who's a Cul-de-Sac boy, he's a Green Beret and lived in North Carolina. And he was just talking on the driveway because a lot of our neighbors are West Coast people. They've only been to like California to the beaches. None of them, except for the military couple, have been on the East Coast. And he was talking about how amazing North Carolina was, how clean it was, and like the cute little towns. And it is. And North Carolina is amazing. I will have my beach house one day.
Good time for a break.
Yeah.
Do you need another beer while
No, I got one hidden, but keep going.
No, we're gonna take a break and we'll come back.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Oh, it's break time. All right. I call this the busy season for us right now because Lawson has practice 4 days a week. We're always in our car in the afternoon, and it's hard sometimes, like with food. And we don't want to go to fast food every single night for dinner.
Yes, and I love to cook, and I cook as much as I can, but with our schedule and work, sometimes there's just no time left in the day, and you need a little help.
Yes, Jeff is my personal chef and nutritionist.
And Hungry Root is my personal chef, nutritionist. So they take care of the stressful meal plans each week by recommending delicious recipes tailored to your taste, nutritional preference, and your health.
They make it easy to eat high quality, nutritious food and achieve any diet or health goals by tailoring recipes to a variety of lifestyles, from anti-inflammatory to gut-friendly, gluten-free or dairy-free, high protein, and more. Jeff's the high protein. I need to work on my gut health.
Planning meals and cooking really can be simple and stress-free. Just tell them about your goals and preferences. We have our own, and they'll fill your cart with personalized recommendations that get smarter as they learn more about what you like and don't love. And like Jordan said, I'm more of a meat kind of guy. I like my meat and vegetables, and Jordan's more of a fruit and chicken type of girl. I'd say more red meat, and you're more chicken.
Yes, exactly. Most of Hungry Roots recipes can be made in just 15 minutes or less. And with over 15,000 recipes shipped each week, there's something for every taste and nutrition preference. That's amazing.
And if Jordan could do it, you could do it.
I'm proof that you can do Hungry Root.
We love Hungry Root. Take advantage of this exclusive offer for a limited time. Get 40% off your first box, plus get a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/togetherness and use code Togethermess. That's MESS. That's hungryroot.com/togetherness, code Togethermess to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. That's hungryroot.com/togetherness. Use code Togethermess. That's MESS. Oh boy. I'm going to go get you another beer just because I want to.
One.
Are you sure?
I got one. It's
All right.
hidden in a koozie. And wait. Hang on. I put it here. I didn't want it when we did our ad reads. I didn't want to see. And guess what it says?
We're on a break.
No, we're back. We're back from the break. I got to finish from the call. So, Carolina people, I got this. It says Carolina girls best in the world. That's for my North Carolina friend that just called.
All right. Welcome back.
Yeah. So anything Carolina.
Wow. You are ready for one today. All right. I like it. We need a little enthusiasm. All right,
we need some happiness lately, right?
Do you want to take another call?
Yes, we're going to take one.
This is Vicky. Hey, Vicky. Let's listen.
Hi, guys. This is Vicky in Pennsylvania. First off, Jeff, you always apologize for running long. And if anything, you should apologize for not talking long enough because I could listen to you both banter all day. Love it. Second, Jordan, happy Mother's Day from one mother to another. Oh. I personally delivered my baby in a car at a gas station on Mother's Day. So I hope your Mother's Day is a little more relaxing than that. Anywho, I actually have an Am I the Asshole question for you both. So I have a milestone birthday this year, and I decided for it that I want to do an open invitation to friends and family to Disney. And the idea is if they come, they come. If they don't, they don't. Either way, I figure my husband and I will enjoy ourselves. Some family members, however, are mad because, number one, I'm not having a party like is typical in my family, so everyone local can attend to celebrate. And other family members disapprove because I picked during the week to go to Disney, which honestly, on my part, was an effort to avoid crowds and save a few bucks. So am I the asshole? Anyways, thanks for listening. You guys are great. And if you're ever in Pittsburgh, we should grill and chill. Bye, guys.
Grill
yes,
and chill.
Vicky, I'll take you up. We'll take you up on that if we're ever in the Pittsburgh. Shout out to Mac Miller. How about that?
This. I love this question.
Okay, yeah. Well, this is good because this is very what you deal with families, and I think a lot of our audience are families. But it's like, how do you make everybody happy at once? The answer is you can't. Yeah.
I love that you said you have an open invitation.
Yeah.
Who wants to come can come, and if you don't, then don't. You can't get mad if you're not having a party.
Yeah.
Or if somebody's mad about the party, have something small at someone else's house, but still go to Disney.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I mean, you want to do things for your own family, but it involves extended family or friends. But then there's always some, I don't know, they probably think the same way about us if I think something about them. You know what I mean? It's like, why don't we go do it during the week, like Vicky said, and it's a little bit cheaper and less crowds. I'm down for that. But then some people be like, well, I can't take off work. I need to go on the weekend, stop being selfish. It's not, everyone's got their own little dynamic. And I've learned now throughout life, you can't make everybody happy all the time. And that's just the way it is. And I think it's more than trying to fix that problem. You're just going to have to deal with it, roll with the punches, do some things you don't want to do. You give a little, you get a little. And I don't know. I think that's what I would say.
Open invitation, say, this is the days we're going. And if you want to come. If not, and then maybe you could have something at your house, something small for the people who couldn't come that wanted it on the weekend.
Yeah.
And just kind of leave it at that. But it doesn't have to be anything fancy or anything, blown out. Just everybody bring a dish and just like hang out.
Disney kind of, to me, everyone's like, we got to go to Disneyland or you got to take the kids. It seems like a nightmare to me.
Hang on. Did you ever go to Disney as a kid?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I was going to say, I've never been to Disney.
We went on like a little Disney cruise and then went there. I was real young.
So you don't really remember it?
Yeah, kind of I remember. I remember the photo we took. Yeah.
I never did. My parents were those people that, big sexy. He's not going to Disney World. He's not. He would just like more of a Six Flags or we were like go to the beach people. So.
Yeah. Well, we do other things. It's not like we don't do things. We just took them to a concert. We do football games and all this stuff.
They do. They would love to go to Disney. We just haven't because I don't know. We just haven't.
Maybe we'll bite the bullet one day.
He has a friend that they're Disney fanatics. Your friends that always
they love
go.
it. People love it. But adult Disney people are a little weird. I just got to say. I'm talking about Sam Shocker.
Does she like it?
She loves Disney. She's my old co-host at Daily Blast Live.
And they have this playful, so
and
people
I'm going to show her this. I always make fun of her. Me and Al used to make fun of her, like, you're an adult Disney person. And she's like, no, she knows like there's like secret bars in there. She's like, there's a speakeasy, but you have to know somebody to get in there. And she feels so cool. Yeah. And I'm like, but you're at Disneyland. And she's like, no, you don't do it right. You have to come with me. So she's funny. We always make fun of her about that. All right, here, let's take this call. It's Molly about dinner.
Hey, Jeff and Jordan. This is Molly. I'm actually calling from Atlanta, Georgia, but I lived in Charlotte for 13 years, Jordan, and oh my gosh, I loved it so much. Also, I love when you say, when you're describing somebody, I love her. You do it almost every podcast, and I just think it is the cutest thing.
Oh.
You and Jeff are seriously, I bet, two of the nicest people on the planet. Okay, I'm rambling. And Jeff, you are one of the funniest. I was dying laughing listening to your ski story where you thought you were an Olympian skier the very first time you skied. Oh my God, one of the funniest stories. Anyway, my question is, because I know that you guys like deep condos. If you had dinner with 4 people, dead or alive, who would you each choose and why? Okay. Love you two. Love your podcast. And thank you so much for the hours of entertainment you provide us.
Oh.
Have a great night. Thanks. Bye.
You guys make us feel better.
Yeah, thank you, Molly. That's so sweet. I'll cry again. But that's so sweet. But this is the kind of conversation that we might just be having right after we finish this on the driveway, because I love these like kind of random questions about who you would want at dinner. Who would you want at dinner? I've gone over this before.
Okay. Does it have to be famous? Does some have to be? It can be anything.
Well, it can't be Frank from the butcher shop when you grew up.
Stevie Nicks. She said dead or alive.
Yeah, anybody.
So Stevie Nicks would be one. I would want to have dinner with. I never got to meet my grandma, my mom's mom. So my mom has a wonderful stepmom, which is my grandma.
Keep it famous people. So because then if I leave somebody from my family out, I'm gonna feel like an asshole.
No, I'm keeping mine. This is mine.
We'll just keep it famous.
So
people.
my grandma Connie, I would love to meet her. I would love Stevie Nicks, Mick Jagger. I'd look because that guy's got so many stories. I just want to know everything.
Anybody from the past?
And then maybe like I'm trying to think of people who are just like the opposite of me that, he's like, they're rock stars and they lived all through the eras.
Stevie Nicks and Mick Jagger.
That's what I'm saying. And then
nobody from the past, no president, no
I don't care
celebrity,
about the president.
No
Celebrity?
inventor, no nothing.
I don't care about inventors. I don't care about the presidents. But I mean, like Stevie Nick's and them,
We
I
got
like them
it.
because they're not in the news, like they live their life and they're mysterious. So you know nothing about them. That's why I'm like, I have so many questions for them. And who would, maybe like Christy Brinkley, because she was.
What? 4 people that existed on this earth, and Christy Brinkley's at that dinner?
Maybe. Because she was like a super hot model. I'm talking about people who are opposite of me. And my grandma Connie.
Okay, you went way off script here.
No, I like that.
Okay, that's your list. That's your list.
That's a good list. What, you want inventors? And
No, well, yeah, Leonardo da Vinci for sure.
Oh, well,
would be
that's
my
kind of
first
cool.
person at dinner.
Yeah.
And I actually,
Oh, Jessica Simpson. I would want her at my
oh
table
boy,
too. I like her.
Yeah, Leonardo da Vinci. I had Neil deGrasse. Well, we had Neil deGrasse Tyson on DBL, and I told him, I go, if I ever went out to dinner, that question with 4 people in the world. I told him, I go, Neil, you'd be at that dinner. And he's like, oh, thank you so much. So I guess I got to say Neil deGrasse Tyson, just because he knows so much about stuff.
Okay.
I would like a pharaoh from like ancient Egypt,
Oh, yeah, you love that.
like one that, not like King Tut, because he wasn't King Tut or Tutankhamun. One of those guys were like real young. I want one guy that led for a long time and just be like, what the fuck is going on? How did you do that? I'm so curious.
How'd you build the pyramid?
Yeah, I'm so curious about all that and like the times and stuff. So like someone from that era, I love.
I'd love 50 Cent and ask him what it felt like to get shot 9 times and survive.
You would rather be at the dinner with Tupac or 50 Cent than Tupac?
Tupac was it's 50 Cent was when I was in high school. Tupac, I was like 10 years old. So
All the people you named are alive. It still could happen.
no, it will never happen. Oh my gosh.
Neil deGrasse Tyson's alive. But and who else? I mean, there's so many. I can't now. Like I could do this all night and like
you
make
love
a solid
like
list.
celebrities.
No, I love
and
past
people
like
I'd like to have
historians
Ben
and things like
Affleck.
that. I would love to meet like like a Wild Wet Billy the Kid or like just someone famous in like ancient history that you didn't know what was going on in their civilization at the time. That we still have questions about. Maybe like biblical times, someone like that.
Jesus.
And you could ask JC, yeah, why not bring him over?
Yeah,
You could turn all of
got
our water
so
into
many
wine.
questions.
But yeah,
I have a lot of questions.
I have a million questions. So that's more where I'm going. You took it. And of course, all my family. You can't use a family in that question.
No, I have to. I've
Okay.
always like questioned.
All right, I feel like you're dying out. What's happening?
No, you were like going on.
Because now I'm thinking about it.
What about pirates? Is there a famous pirate you can think of on a ship?
What's that one dude with the peg leg?
I have no idea.
What do you mean? What's like the famous pirate? What's it? Why can't we think of it? Captain Pegleg? What's that guy? Is he real? You know what I'm talking about?
Captain Hook?
Was Captain Hook real?
No,
He
that's
wasn't?
that's from Peter Pan.
Wasn't there a pirate? Maybe they're all made up. Wasn't there a famous pirate?
Was there really real pirates?
Yeah, of course.
When they had gold? You think there's really gold out there?
Yeah, of course.
You think it's at the bottom of the ocean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. People rob ships all the time. They're bringing money from one land to the other.
Okay, one thing. Don't you wish they could drain the ocean?
Oh, yeah.
And you could have it drained for like a couple hours.
How
and
about
be
Jacques
like,
Cousteau?
what's
He'd be a
going
good
on?
guy to have at dinner.
Who is that?
He like explored the oceans.
Oh. Yeah.
No, but Jessica Simpson will be there. We'll have nothing to talk about.
I would ask her about Nick. I would ask her about her divorce. I would ask her about a lot of things.
You should send this. She'll probably come to dinner with you. Of all the people in the whole world, you're taking Jessica Simpson and Christy Brinkley
She's cute.
and not JC. You said you didn't even say Jesus Christ.
Well, I didn't know we were dating it back. Dating it back. Like far.
All right. I think we're done here. Let's wrap this up. All right, let's read a quote. And, oh, fuck. Fucking A.
It's why you don't bring red wine. It's fine. We'll get it up.
All right. These are ruined. Nothing is worth more than this day. All right, we got to clean up. Thanks for listening. Thanks for downloading Togethermess.com.
We got red wine on our carpet. We can clean it up. We got a carpet machine. We'll clean it up.
We got a carpet machine. All right, Jordan's gonna go drink. So yeah, we're done.
Thank you for downloading, subscribing, tagging your friends. Make sure you get a towel so the more wine doesn't drip on
bye.
the white carpet. And bye. Yay Media Group.